All right, well, welcome back to the show. We continue here talking baseball. The Pirates will be in Arizona for the next 3 and then on to San Diego for 4. So technically they're ahead of the Cardinals in terms of record. I want to talk about baseball attendance and baseball ratings because I watch TV ratings a lot. I noticed they're down. But Tim Benz also, you look at the attendance, it's down. And a lot of people have come to the conclusion there are too many home runs, too many strikeouts, too many walks. Do you buy into that, or what do you think is at core of this problem?
You're talking about the 3 true outcomes narrative, that the ball isn't in play enough, and I think that's a factor, but I think that's a factor for guys like us, maybe people watching this show, diehards, seamheads, folks that aren't going to get alienated from baseball anyway. I think the bigger deal, as I wrote about for the Trib for Monday morning, is doing whatever they need to do to keep the sort of peripheral fans, the casual fans involved. And I think right now what's missing from baseball more than anything else is stakes, particularly for mid-market to small market teams. You got to be convinced that your team is in it before you really invest yourself into the monumental stretch that it takes to watch a whole game, let alone 162 of them. I think eventually we're going to get to the point that revenue isn't there to offset the cost of the players anyway. I think baseball should really consider shrinking the season significantly in the near future to make these games feel like they're more meaningful, especially early in the month of April and May, and maybe even fast forward to starting somewhere around Memorial Day.
I know, but I mean, Tim, I'm with you on some of that, but I mean, look, baseball is in love with itself in terms of its history and its numbers. You know, if you're not going to get guys to 3,000 hits if you're having 130 game seasons. You're not going to have.
Nobody's watching, then so what?
But those are the people that you absolutely have to keep, right? I mean, I think the bigger problem is, look, I can go to my phone right now and I can go to Cut 4 on Twitter. I can go to Pitching Ninja. I can go and catch up and literally not watch 1 second of the Pirate game. Go to the Twitter feed and catch up in literally
that's
3
not going
scrolls.
away.
And I think that's the bigger problem. I think they need to do things like maybe put a time limit on games. I was kind of joking with the guys before we came on. They need to do what my kids' Little League does. You can't start an inning a minute 45
So how are you going to get guys to 3,000 hits in 7 innings?
But I think if you're talking, I agree with you. But I'm still, if we're looking for ways to fix the game, I think you got to pick up the pace. Maybe just enforce the rules and not have guys step out of the box every 5 seconds.
Well, let me attack both of what you guys said to Tim. The problem is there's no pennant race drama anymore. Because if you don't win your division, you finish second, you play a wild card game. What used to make baseball great was the October-September drive where you were playing literally for your life. And that's gone. There's no more Red Sox, Yankees for 2 months. They're the 2 best teams. One team makes the playoffs, the other doesn't. That's gone with the 2 wild cards.
You don't think the wild cards are good, though, for the game, Andrew? It's kept a lot of teams
it makes people
involved.
interested, like fans of teams that are going to win 83 or like 87 games. But the great drama that we had, which was part of baseball for the first 120 years of the game, is completely gone. I thought that was part of the love affair. To Will's point, the attention span today is gone. We know that. We know that people don't want to sit through things. Games take on average 3 hours and 5 minutes, and there's not a lot of action in 3 hours and 5 minutes. There's more pitching changes than ever before, and at-bats last longer. Not only do guys take more pitches, but they take more time in between pitches. So
but they can control that,
It's a boring
game. If they really wanted to control it,
and they don't. They don't enforce it. The players don't want it. For whatever reason, they don't get it. They think it goes against the fabric and sanctity of the game, and they're wrong.
It's easier to have more time because then it's easier to think. That's why they don't want it to pick up.
Well, but as a consumer, as a viewer, it stinks.
Oh, it does.
Too much dead time.
You know when they're going
to
care is when the ratings go down and the attendance goes down to the point that their salaries go down, and that'll be the only reason to convince them otherwise.
Yeah, but we say this, and look, the Pirates' contract with AT&T Sports is going to come up next year, and I guarantee you it will be a significant bump.
And by the way,
over the last contract, and as long as TV contracts continue to go up, this problem is going to get addressed.
Stop soon. That's going to stop soon. A good.
I'm not sure.
Well, okay. Did you see the USA Today piece that talked about how Sinclair was buying all those different sports outlets at a monumental loss from what they were expected to be 10 years ago?
True.
That shift is starting.
It is starting, and when it affects player salaries, that's when you'll see change, I believe, too. But it is a serious concern. You can't have this many long games with so much inactivity between it. All right, a little later in the program, we're going to talk about should a fan give back a historic home run ball or keep it for himself. That happened this week. But right now it's time for us to go around the horn with this week's Smooth Moves, brought to you by Pittsburgh's largest supplier of the smoothest granite, marble, and quartz countertops. That would be Armina Stone. Top to bottom, Andrew, your smooth move of the week.
Shout out goes to my mom, who when I was almost kicked out of Tim's alma mater and mine, Syracuse University, I came home with like the Blutarski 0.0. And instead of beating me up, she said, "You'll get him next time," and here we are. So happy Mother's Day
Hooray.
for always being in my corner and making me into the man that I am today.
We talk about baseball being slow. This was not slow. Vasquez versus Gallo on Tuesday night. 3 pitches, last 2 at 101 and 101, strikeout. That is baseball. If I got more of that, more people would watch.
I'm going to stick with the college theme for a second here. What Andrew brought up before, my smooth move. My stepson, Justin, graduated from the University of Colorado, actually already has a job in this business writing for Rivals coming out of school, which,
God bless,
my gosh, I don't know how he did that. But not only did he graduate, but he did so in a snowstorm in Boulder. They got 3 inches, just as we did at Syracuse on Mother's Day when I graduated. And my parents had tons of fun reminding me of the karma of that moment this past weekend. So congratulations to all the kids at Boulder who survived the snowball fight at Folsom Field.
Those are the smooth moves of the week, brought to you by Armina Stone. They feature Pittsburgh's largest indoor stone gallery, granite, marble. They have it all over there, imported from all over the world to give you the smoothest countertops in the area. So score a touchdown with new granite countertops right now from Armina Stone. We'll be back with Steelers. Browns think they're the new Patriots. What's going on? That's next.